lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the mid-month love reading for all zodiac signs. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys for the mid-month of January 2018 regarding your love and romance. Let's get into it. I've been shuffling the cards for quite a while. I don't usually stop until I get that. Okay, this is going to be the last shuffle. All right, let's see what's going on with my Cappies regarding their love life. Your first card is the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Wow. The Chariot card, Major Arcana. Your partner's cards is the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. And current situation is the Three of Cups. All right. Let me bring this a little down. All right. Capris. All right. So let's get into the reading. You have the Three of Cups as a central issue. The central issue could represent that you are currently having a lot of, you're becoming very social, okay? Or you're getting to a point of becoming very social, very, you know, you're going to start to find people being very attracted to you, being very pulled towards you. Again, you know, Saturn is going, or is actually already in Capricorn. So you guys are going to start to feel like yourselves again. For those of you Capricorns that have been dealing with this type of energy for the past 3 years, where you just felt like in complete loss of control, you're going to start to feel that dominions again. You're going to start to feel in control of situations, of dominating conversations, people being very pulled towards you. And again, the Three of Cups is definitely talking about being challenged in that. And I say challenged because for those of you guys that have been in a long-term committed relationship, the Three of Cups is definitely talking about being tempted or having the desire to step out of the relationship, okay? And I'm going to be completely honest. The Three of Cups is definitely a very embracive type of energy, a positive energy, but it could be very tempting. So again, like I said, for the past 3 years, Saturn was in your 12th house where you became more in solitude, more to yourself, more reflective. You know, now that Saturn is in Capricorn, which is your ruling planet, you're going to start to, it's literally the sun being shined on you. So it's like everywhere you go, people are going to want to communicate, are going to want to talk to you, or want to, you know, pretty much socialize with you. And because of the past 3 years that there was lack of that, you're going to start to enjoy this type of attention. So be careful if you guys have been in a long-term committed relationship. Be careful not to be tempted and step out of the relationship because it could be bad in regards to your partner finding out. So be very careful or cautious about that. Now let's get into this. You have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is definitely talking about wish fulfillment, abundance, stability in regards to love and romance. I do see for some of you guys a fire sign coming back into your life and coming very quickly. A fire sign could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Leo. For others, it could be a Cancer. For some, it could be that their sun is in a fire sign and their moon could be a, you know, Cancer, or vice versa. Nonetheless, this is how you're viewing the partner or how you're viewing the person that you're interested in. The Nine of Cups, I see you very focused. For some of you guys, very focused, extremely focused in regards to business and finances. Nonetheless, emotional fulfillment is coming about, and you will find that for the coming months. I feel that this is going to play out all the way to February. I want to say the 3rd week of February, where there's going to be reciprocation in regards to feelings. For some of you guys, those of you guys that have been single for quite a while, perhaps a person from the past is coming back, coming very quickly and trying to communicate, as the Knight of Wands definitely represents a very quick communication. And the Chariot is definitely wanting to move forward. So I do see you wanting to move forward or wanting to give yourself the opportunity for emotional fulfillment. Again, whether it's with a Cancer or whether it's with the fire sign. Nonetheless, how the partner is viewing you or the current situation. The reason why I said a person, there might be a possibility of a person from the past, is because the Nine of Swords is being represented as how they see you. And the Nine of Swords is, they're seeing at the present time, they're going through a lot of anxiety. Perhaps recently you ended communication with someone, Capricorn, and the ending of that communication is creating anxiety, worry in this person. Like they're starting to wonder, you know, what was the reason why they pushed me? Why was the reason why they're no longer communicating? It's almost a missing type of energy, but I feel that they don't want to accept that they're missing you. They just feel like, oh, you know, why am I worried about, you know, this Capricorn? Could it be that something happened to them? But it's not, that's their process. Their brain is processing this instead of embracing the feeling and saying, you know what, I miss her, I miss him, whatever it may be. But I do feel that there is anxiety behind the lack of communication or not having any contact whatsoever. For some of you Capricorns, recently, perhaps you guys blocked someone in social media. And the fact that they're not knowing exactly what's going on in your life is consuming them at the present time. Now, the Five of Pentacles is definitely feeling left out in the cold. And this is how your partner or the person you were dealing with is currently feeling. The Five of Pentacles is, again, like I said, feeling left out in the cold and getting a lot of anxiety in regards to, again, they're knowing, or they've, you know, they've came to the realization of, you know, I'm missing this person, or I miss this person. Perhaps it was, for some of you Capricorns, could have been a situation where the person you were dealing with kept coming in and out of your life till it got to the point where you decided, I'm going to, you know, look for my happiness. I'm going to look for my stability or emotional fulfillment. And I'm closing the door in this person that keeps coming in and out. And you decided to move forward with the Chariot, move away from that type of energy. And perhaps this was a person that was dealing, you know, for some, it could have been that they were dealing with other people. They had other options. Nonetheless, when this lack of communication happened, or this blockage happened, they started missing you. They started thinking, maybe I messed up. Maybe I should have put more effort. And they feel like you were the one that pushed them away, when in reality, they weren't able to provide for you the type of stability that you were looking for. So you decided to move away from that. Now, for those of you guys, I do see them reaching out. I do want to point out, again, like I said, I feel that, you know, if they do communicate or if they do reach out, it's going to be more so excuse of, you know, I had this feeling that maybe something was going on with you. But in reality, that's their pride talking, because the only reason why they're reaching out is because they are genuinely missing you. But I do see them very guarded. So anyways, for those of you guys that have been in a long-term committed relationship, and you guys have been going through a lot of difficulties, the Nine of Cups is definitely talking about emotional fulfillment. It could have been that, you know, for some of you guys, you found emotional fulfillment in a third-party type of energy, versus you stepped out of the relationship, as an example, and the person that you thought was going to be a fling or something temporary turned out to be something that is very thrilling and exciting for you, and you decided to move forward with that. And how your partner is viewing the situation, again, with the Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression almost at the fact that you're no longer communicating with them, and feeling like they were definitely left out in the cold, okay? So again, like I said, if you guys are in a long-term committed relationship, my suggestion is, no matter how tempted you are, do not step out of the relationship unless you're willing to jeopardize the one stability thing you do have in your life in regards to relationships. Because again, Saturn being your ruling planet in your sign, Capricorn, you will be eventually having to deal with karma, and it happens very quickly, so be careful with that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Love, light to all of you guys, and I wish you guys the very best. We'll see each other in the beginning of the month. Okay, bye.